Queens. Let's have a look at this place. What's it look like? I imagine it would be quite bustling if there were people here. There's a lot going on. There's this town square, I imagine, is what it is. And then this. I can't believe I can't fast travel on this area. Hello, people? Anybody to talk to? Anybody at all? Oh my God, there is one person. Oh, you! So there are other humans left other than myself. I thought I was the only one left in this whole wide world. Good to know there's someone, even though you are only a kid. I'm Rondo. I sell goods here in Queens. And you? So you're Towan. Oh, we don't have to stand here talking. Why don't we go over to my shop? Okay. Hey, he has a shop. That's nice. What? They brought that fat beast back to life? Fools! They must be from the east. They're up to some madness again. Those blasted Easterners. Blood-sucking scum of the earth. Even back then. Damn! So what's the moon orb like that you're looking for? I see. Maybe it's lost in the undersea treasury. It's a shipwreck at the bottom of the Queen Sea. Most merchants in Queens use it as a warehouse. But it's changed lately. Now there are monsters everywhere. That giant monster that attacked Queens must be the cause. Today, it's so dangerous a place that we cannot even go get our merchandise. Do you still want to go there? All right, I'll help you. Okay. Is he gonna help me? Help me? Or is he gonna be like, sell your stuff to me? This Queens is a town of merchant traders. Some items we handle are really rare and expensive. Such expensive items need special care and handling. The safest place to keep such items here in Queens is... It's kind of a huge safe at the bottom of the sea. But you're wondering why that ship sank there, aren't you? It was about 100 years ago. The queen reigning over Queens passed away. And that was when the townspeople, who adored the queen, sunk her favorite ship along with her. That's the wrecked ship at the bottom of the sea near Queens. When Queens revived as a merchant town, the late Queen's sunken ship started to serve as an undersea treasury. Sounds a bit disrespectful, but merchants are practical. They make the best of any situation. What? Oh, how are you going to get there? Take a look at that. It's the submarine Turtle that makes trips to and from the shipwreck. This is what the merchants use to ride to and store valuable items in the treasury. There, it's all yours. It only carries one person, so you have to go alone. How do you operate it? It's easy. Just get in and it'll take you to the shipwreck. It was designed for merchants who know little about machines and are only good at counting money. I'll be in my store, so stop by if you need anything. My store carries lots of stuff. Oh, and I'll give you a hand, but I have to charge you for the goods. Even at times like this, a merchant is a merchant. Take care. Well, I figured as much, but hey, you know, at least he's very upfront about it. He's not like the mayor, who sucks. Well, here we are in Queens. My first impression was that I found it very interesting that the Fairy King was nowhere to be found. He had zero insight on anything that was going on. Your only clue on how to move forward is this guy named Rondo, who appears to be the sole survivor of Queens, a city that loved its queen so much that they sunk her favorite ship into the nearby ocean, only to use it to store merchandise. That makes sense, I guess. Sunken ships do carry treasure. Of course, you've already heard all this, so there's no point in me repeating it, but there are a couple things I want to point out for the location itself before I go very much further. You may have noticed that I mentioned that quick travel doesn't work. Queens makes the edit mode technique incredibly difficult for you to use, as the main walkway that takes you to the sea, Rondo Shop, and by extension, the dungeon, are fairly removed from the edit tiles, which means you gotta manually walk back out to sea if you want to visit Rondo Shop after placing some buildings and stuff. Now, I will say that when you leave the dungeon, it very conveniently places you outside his shop, so that's nice. Rondo Shop is a bit on the pricier side though, because he only carries the good stuff. If you feel you can survive off the cheaper water and bread, it might be in your best interest to go back to Matataki Village or Narune Village, even if it is a bit annoying. But we'll talk about that much later. For now, let's go over the battle plan for the dungeon, because nothing really plot relevant or exciting happens for an entire 7 floors, so be prepared to listen to me talk for a good bit. Okay, so I know how we get here, but how do we, like, they use this place to store items? So it has air in it, right? After buying the Wise Owl sword, I wanted to learn a bit about building up weapons, and I figured the best way to build it up would be to use my other neglected weapons as synth material for it, as that would be way quicker than constantly adding attachments and going through the painful process of upgrading over time. So to start off my journey, since we're here in the water, I figured now was as good a time as any to pull out the Snake Slayer, which I have affectionately nicknamed the Watermelon Sword. I mean, just look at it, activate its thunder element and just go ham. So let's allow the me from the past explain the process, and once you see it, you'll probably be glad to only see a snippet instead of its entirety, because the process you'll find is quite tedious. All right, I've got our serpent sword that I'm gonna use to turn into a synth sphere. All right, he's a bit strong, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I gotta be careful. Don't want my sword to break. Oh God, there's a lot of them crabs. Here, let me just make the process a little easier. Another one of these guys, huh? There we go. I can use Goro to weaken them, and then Tone can come in for the kill so that we can upgrade his weapon. Sounds perfectly good reasoning to me. A bit annoying, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. So now that you've seen a bit of that, you pretty much know what I'm doing for the next 7 floors. Find Atla, defeat enemies, constantly swap characters while focusing on building up Tone's sword. The good news is, unlike the forest area, we have returned to a singular item being required to ascend to the next layer. So, if you would prefer not to fight a whole bunch of monsters, provided you've got all the Atlas secured, you can just blast forward and move on through. That'll do it for future me for now. So please enjoy these highlights. Ah! Oh God, the camera angle. Okay, we got the hook. Oh, there's one behind me. Okay, it died. You suck. Let's go for the plant. The plant seems to be the easiest one to just get rid of. Goro, just whack it a couple of times. Cannot see a darn thing. Come here. That's neat. They get me every time. Every time. You know what, you jerk? You just die and... Oh God, that takes off way too much. Are you... You are also a mimic. Oh, I got gooeyed. I got gooeyed. This sucks. And you suck. So let's just charge up. Yeah! Take that. Get wrecked. Oh no. Steve doesn't deal as much damage anymore. Oh, iframe. Oh no. What's gonna be in this floor? Noah! All right. Heck yeah. Oh God. Keep my back to the wall so I can keep them in my eyesight at all times. Fire probably doesn't seem like a good, oh. Maybe we could switch to thunder? Oh, yeah, that's way better. Oh, I got the hook. Nice. It's been 6 floors and I haven't really talked to anyone important as of late. What are you? You look adorable, but also kind of scary. I don't want to talk to you just yet. Oh, it's 1 for 1. Every 1 slash is only 1 weapon endurance. That's nice. Give me the stuff! Oh! Oh, that is so much easier. I didn't know you could press select and just switch characters like that. Oh, that is way easier. Ah! That's like my least favorite thing about the game is how tedious it is to swap characters. Ooh! I'm gonna put the watermelon sword on here. It still needs some work with the thunder, and it definitely needs work with holy. Yeah, there we go.